Hi guys, my name is Marissa, also known as Homemaking with Marissa on YouTube as well as on Instagram. Today's video is going to be part 1 in a 3-part series I'm doing on my channel where I'm sharing holiday gift ideas. Today's video will be focusing on teenagers. I'm going to be sharing over 50 ideas of things that you can get for your teenager. Wednesday's video, I'm going to be sharing 30 ideas under $30 for him and for her. And then on Friday, I will be sharing gift ideas for children that don't include toys. Getting started with the teenagers, I want to do these kind of rapid fire because I have a huge list and I don't want this video to be extremely long. First, I am going to be talking about items that are practical. The first thing on my list is a desk for school. A lot of kids are doing virtual learning and need to have their own designated area just for schoolwork. I think that that's been unbelievably beneficial to my children just to have their own school desk, and it makes a perfect gift. It's something that they can take with them when they go to college or when they move into their first house. The second gift is gas cards. My teenage son is 16 years old. He doesn't have a driver's license yet, but when he gets one, I think that gas cards is one of those things that he would really appreciate and utilize. My third idea is luggage. This is something that I received when I graduated from high school and just replaced my luggage a couple of years ago. It's something that may not be a super exciting gift in the moment for that child, but it's something that they will use for years to come. It's extremely practical and useful. Next is new bedding. We recently upgraded my son's bed to a queen size bed. We bought him a new mattress on Amazon. It came in a box. It was all folded up and then expanded out. We got him new bedding, pillows, pillowcase covers. All of it came off of Amazon. It was extremely affordable. Any of the products that I mentioned that I can find links to, I will go ahead and include in the description box down below. Next is an embroidered travel bag. This is such a great idea if you have multiple kids in your family. What you do is just get a duffel bag and then have their name embroidered on it. We have Nike brand duffel bags. I don't share my kids' names, so I'm not going to be showing the flap that actually has their name embroidered on it. But this is something that all 3 of my children have and have gotten a lot of use out of this. When sports were going on in the local school district, my son used this as his basketball sports bag, and it made it very easy for him to find all of his gear at the end of practice in that mound of bags from all the other players. Next is socks. My son really likes the tall Nike brand socks. He has them in plain black and plain white, and it's something that he asks for every Christmas, to just get updated, fresh socks. If you have a teenager, you know that they like to eat. My teenager absolutely loves to eat. He'll eat me out of house and home. And food gifts are always a great option for teenagers, boy or girl. Things like jerky and mixed nuts, Gatorade, gum, sunflower seeds. My son likes the smart sweets, any sort of, think like movie theater type snacks. My son, if you just got him a basket full of snacks, he would absolutely love that. Next on my list is food gift cards. My son literally has asked multiple years in a row for grocery store gift cards, which might seem like a very weird thing to get a teenager, but he loves just walking to the grocery store and being able to get whatever he wants. Not the things that I'm adding to the grocery list, just go in and buy anything that he wants from the store. Next is a water bottle. I have Hydro Flask water bottles for every member of my family. Everyone loves them and they're very high quality. They last for a long time, and I think that these water bottles have encouraged my kids to drink more water. I don't know what it is about these specific water bottles, but I swear my kids drink more water since I purchased them. The next category is going to be hobbies. Obviously, this is going to need to be tailored to the specific child, but I'm going to go over some ideas of things that my son is interested in and would be interested in receiving gifts related to his specific hobbies. He likes fishing, so any sort of fishing gear would be a great thing. Any sort of tackle box, fishing poles, lures, just his own fishing equipment is something that he would like to receive. He also likes to go hunting, so a new pair of hunting boots or camo clothes, things like that. Anything related to hunting attire he would be interested in. He likes to play golf, So a golf pull cart is always fun. If they go to golf courses, my son likes to go to a golf course that it's not really practical for you to pay to get a golf cart because it's not that big of a course, but he doesn't necessarily want to lug his clubs around with him. So recently we bought him one of those golf pull carts and he really enjoys having that. Golf balls, if your kids are interested in golf gloves. We recently got him new golf clubs. Anything related to the sport of interest is something that my teenage son would love to receive as a gift. Next on my list is signed jerseys. We live in Oregon. We're huge Oregon Duck fans, and my son was completely obsessed with Marcus Mariota. So we had a friend get him now Marcus Mariota's on a different team, but we got him a signed Titans Marcus Mariota jersey, and he absolutely loved it. It's in a case, it's in his room. It's probably one of his top 5 most prized possessions. A lot of gyms are closed down or kind of in a weird position currently, but in a normal year, a gym membership is something that my son would definitely want to receive. Subscription services is another great idea. My son likes Disney Plus, he likes Netflix, he likes Hulu. Dollar Shave Club is also something. You could do the Billy Razors, any sort of subscription. There's the food, I think it's Graze, where they send the different snack boxes full of food. If it's a girl, you could do like a Stitch Fix box or some sort of clothing subscription box. I think that would be really fun. Ipsy's another one that's full of different cosmetic products for girls that I think would be a lot of fun. Any sort of subscription service I think would be a great gift for a teenager. My next category is tech. I'm going to start by showing this phone case that my son has and loves. He puts his license in there, he puts his student body card. When he's older and gets like a debit card, he'll be able to put that in there. It could hold medical cards. This holds up to about 3 cards and is a great item for him to have so that he doesn't have a wallet that he's carrying around with him regularly. He can put some money in here. Next is AirPods. These are expensive, but they last for a long time. I'm sure that there will be Black Friday deals on AirPods. Prime Day just happened and they had a really discounted price on AirPods. My son has an iPhone, and anything related to Apple is something that he would be interested in. To go along with the AirPods, if your child already has AirPods, they make cases on Amazon for AirPods. The problem is that they all look the same. So if multiple members of your family have AirPods, they can all get confusing about whose are whose. So you can buy cases that go on top of the AirPods that differentiate your AirPod case from somebody else's. Sticking with Apple products, an Apple Watch is a great gift for a teenager, and it's one of those things, they come out with new series all the time, so you don't have to get them the latest Apple Watch, but just an Apple Watch is a great gift. And last year they were really severely discounted on Black Friday for the older models, so you were able to get them for around $100. If your child already has an Apple Watch, there are a ton of different options for Apple Watch bands on Amazon. They're around $5. You can get their favorite sports team colors. You can get camo options. You can get leopard print. There's solid black. You can really customize your Apple Watch by just switching out the band. My son really likes having a 10-foot cord for his cell phone. You can order these if you get the Apple brand one, it's more expensive, but you can find knockoff brands that are compatible with the iPhone, and having a really long cord makes it so that he can have his phone plugged in, but he can still be laying on his bed and browsing through his phone. A travel charger is also really nice if you have a child with a cell phone. It is nothing more frustrating as a parent than your child's cell phone going dead when they are not home. My son has a portable charger that he can take with him. He used this when he traveled abroad and was able to charge his phone multiple times without having to plug it into a power source. You just plug it into your cell phone and this will charge your phone multiple times without having to plug it into a wall. Next is a charging tower. We got this for my son for Easter this year, and he has really utilized it. It helped him corral all of his different charging cords for the different tech items that he has in one area. So he's not constantly trying to find the cord for this, the cord for that. They're all in one location and plugged into the same tower. Next is a pop socket or a screen cover. You do not want to spend that amount of money on a cell phone for your child and have them crack the screen. So getting the glass screen covers has really extended the longevity of our cell phones. My son has gone through multiple of these, and knowing that he's just cracking the glass screen protector instead of the actual phone is definitely giving me peace of mind. A pop socket is also something that you can add as an accessory to your phone that you can customize. They have a ton of different options in these. Again, this is something you get in your favorite sports team, your favorite hobby, solid black, whatever you're interested in, you could go ahead and attach it to the back of your cell phone case. My teenage son has really been playing a lot of video games since he has not been able to go to school or really leave the house much for the vast majority of this year. The PS5 is coming out for this holiday season, and that is something that we have talked about getting him. They can talk to their friends when they're playing different games, and I've found that it's a way that he has been able to stay socially connected to his friends. Kids don't really, they text and they use social media, but they don't really talk on the phone to their friends like we used to when we were kids. So having something like a gaming system, I'm not justifying that a gaming system is by any means beneficial to your kids, but I have found that during these lockdowns, it has really kept him connected with his friends to be able to talk to them through the video games that they're playing. I am looking at getting him the PS5. On Black Friday, a lot of times it will come with a game, so he really likes Madden. I'm not sure yet what games are going to be coming with it, but a lot of times on Black Friday, you can get a game included with the console. Sticking with the gaming theme, we recently bought the Oculus Quest 2, and it has been fun for the whole family. I have never had the slightest interest in video games ever, but absolutely love playing Beat Saber. For those of you that don't know, it's a virtual reality. So Beat Saber is where you're playing, there's like a song and you just do like your hand movements with I'll try to insert a clip of myself playing Beat Saber, but it's kind of the new techie thing that just came out. So if that's something that you are interested in and allow your kids to play with, we are really enjoying the new Oculus. Next is a portable speaker. My son has a speaker that Bluetooth connects to his phone that he will take into the bathroom with him when he's taking a shower. He'll play music in his room. He takes it with him if he is going to, well, not really anymore, but when he was going to hang out with his friends, he would take it with him, and it just holds a charge for a long time and is a speaker for your cell phone. The next category is clothing. My son likes joggers. I'm not actually sure if I've seen him wear anything other than joggers since March. There are a ton of different brands. There are a pair from Amazon that are really, really affordable that he actually is really liking. He wears them all the time. Nike has joggers. Under Armour has joggers. Another set that he really likes came from American Eagle, which I have been known to steal those from him because they're really comfortable. Just anything that is joggers. He really likes solid black and gray. Sweatshirts, he loves getting new sweatshirts. So if at any time somebody's asking for something that's a clothing item, he'll typically tell them just a basic sweatshirt. Athletic shorts is another clothing item that he really likes. And for whatever reason, Crocs have made quite the comeback with the teenagers. My son likes his black Crocs. I've seen that tie-dye is really in for teenage girls. Birkenstocks is another thing that's just kind of all the rage right now that the teens are wearing. So I never really imagined teenagers wearing Crocs, but they are quite popular right now. He has a flannel jacket that I ordered for him off of Amazon. He's at the stage now where he's not outgrowing his clothing constantly like he was when he was younger. So buying him a really thick, heavy jacket is something that I think he's going to get a lot of use out of. He also really likes flannel shirts. I have found them at JCPenney for a very affordable price. He likes the buffalo check and his flannel shirts. Sports tees, whatever your kid's favorite sports team is, or the teen in your life's favorite sports team is, sports tee is always a win. Hats, baseball caps, beanies. We have a ton of different North Face, just plain North Face beanies in my house that he really likes. And my husband always wears these plain black Nike baseball caps that recently my teenage son took one of them from my husband and started wearing it nonstop. Plain Vans in white or black. North Face vests is another thing that teens will get a lot of use out of. And depending on how old your child is, this is another one of those things they're gonna have for years to come. My next category is miscellaneous items. Slippers, robes, sunglasses, hairstyling products. My son has an assortment of hairstyling products and he loves testing out new hair products and seeing what's just going to give him the perfect do. Cologne Sets is another thing that comes out every year at Sephora, and you can sample all these different colognes. So they come in these little vials that you can have a sample of, and then it comes with a voucher where you get a full size of whichever your favorite sample was. So it gives them the opportunity. A lot of teens don't necessarily know what scent they want to wear. They don't necessarily just want to wear the same scent that their dad wears. So they want to come up with something that they like. So I think it's a great way for them to decide what their signature scent is going to be, and allows them to try a bunch of different colognes to find what they like. These also come in perfume sets, and they're available, like I said, every year at Sephora. Tech gloves. These are something that you can get an assortment of different brands. We have the North Face brand at my house, but it has an e-tip so that you can still use your phone and you don't have to take off the gloves. A room fireplace. My son has a fireplace in his, just a portable fireplace in his bedroom. When he asked for this last year for Christmas, I thought it was kind of a weird thing for him to want, but he's really utilized it a lot in the winter. Now that he's doing virtual learning, he'll turn it on in the morning and have just the ambiance of his fireplace while he's studying for school. Next is snow boots. Sorel makes a really good brand of snow boots. They're really high quality. And again, if your teen's foot is not constantly growing, it's something that they'll have for years to come. These are really high quality, nice, thick, heavy boots. I have a pair, my husband has a pair, and they are just really made well. Again, all of these items will be in the description box down below. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel so that you don't miss the rest of this series. On Wednesday, I am going to be sharing 30 gift ideas for men and women under $30. And then on Friday, I will be giving gift ideas for children that don't include toys. I hope you're all staying happy and healthy. Bye!